Hi, this is Kevin Tharp. In this video I am going to introduce you to how to access the SharePoint site or the Office 365 site for your UW-Stout account. The first thing you want to do is start off at the Stout homepage, www.uwstout.edu, and then you will go to this logins page. From the logins page, the easiest way to get there is through this email link. What the email link is going to do is it's going to bring you to this Office 365 login screen. You're going to want to choose, it may say institutional account or personal account. If it does, you're going to want to choose the institutional account or organizational account, and that should redirect you to the login screen for UW-Stout. What you'll do then is you will sign into that site. And normally that's going to bring you straight to your mail. So one of the things that you're going to do, since this is specifically showing you how to access your SharePoint site, one of the things that you'll want to do is you'll come in and you will choose SharePoint from that selection, and that's going to bring you to your SharePoint site, which is going to have a number of sites that you may have access to. What I will be doing if you are using this for one of my classes is I'll be inviting you to the class site that we set up. For instance, here's search engine optimization, one of the classes that I'll be using this for. So you should be getting, if you're one of my students, one of an invitation to these different sites. And what you'll have is different sites that are suggested for you here. You'll have a list of sites that you are following. And then, of course, the other details that are in there that are not as important to this, but you might find important as you learn to use SharePoint. Once you access your SharePoint site, then you can either click on the different resources that you are following. This will allow you to see, of course, all the resources that you have available to you at this point. Or the ones that you're frequently going to will show up here. All you do is you choose one of those and you select it, and you can select it from anywhere it's there, and that's going to bring you to the site. Now what you do after you reach that site is going to depend upon the way that people have the SharePoint set up for you to use, but this will get you in there. While we are here, there are a number of resources that are available to you with your Office 365 account. Now, if you're a student who already has a Stout laptop, you're already going to have the Office suite in there. If you're not a student that has a Stout laptop, then you're going to be able to install Office 2016 into you can install it into a number of computers, and they control all of that, and so that gives you a license to install that. There may be other installs. I'm not going to wander off in this video, but it's going to give you access to OneNote, a class notebook, mail, calendar. Everybody's is going to be a little bit different depending upon which permissions you've been given. For instance, I've got permission to use Sway, and I've got permission to set up sites. But the one that you're probably going to need most from this for my classes is you're going to need access to SharePoint. Another important one is OneDrive. That'll give you a location on the OneDrive to store your folders, and you can synchronize that with whichever the PCs you connect to this organizational account. One of the things that I do is I like to set it up so that when I first log on to my computer or into my software, I've got it set up that it goes automatically to that login screen so that I can automatically go straight in there. So that's just one tip of how I can avoid those 3 or 4 extra clicks to get there, because I often use this location. Brings me right to the login. It's making its way through, and that'll bring me straight to my SharePoint. There's another location over here, Office 365 settings. You can set it to where you want the start page. So here's the start page. I've got it set to go straight to the SharePoint. If you wanted to change that, you could simply click on that, have it go to your mail, calendar, OneDrive, whatever of the resources that you're using. That's why mine goes first straight to the SharePoint, because that's what I've got it set up to do. So that's a quick introduction to our SharePoint. It'll get you started, and again, most of what you're able to do in SharePoint will depend upon the sites that you have access to. Thanks. That's all I got for you now. Bye.